Hey now, be careful not to poke yourself in the eye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the best place to build your tech career and have fun along the way. Today's video is super exciting because I haven't done this in a few weeks. I'm bringing you another episode of Tech Touch Up Tuesday. This is the series on my channel where I do my makeup and I chit chat with you guys. I talk about life updates and technology and computer science, and I have a lot of fun. Today I'm especially excited because I'm using the brand new ColourPop palette, What Dreams Are Made Of, which is Lizzie McGuire themed. So I have a few things from the Lizzie McGuire collection that I will be using in this video, and I'm just so excited to dive right in and have fun with it. I'll be doing a little chit chat in the beginning with the makeup tutorial on this look, and then I'll do swatches if you're interested, and then I'll give my final thoughts on using this for the first time. So with that, I'm super excited. I loved Lizzie McGuire growing up. Let me know if you guys also watch the show. I have had this shirt since high school. You know, I'm Liz Victoria, so I do feel attached to having this these products, and I was super excited when this collaboration came out, and so I wanted to do a little themed makeup here and just have fun with it. So with that, let's get into the video. I'm honestly so happy to be in front of the camera chatting and doing makeup again. I am so excited to explore the Lizzie McGuire collection from ColourPop, and at the end of the video I'll do some close-up shots and swatches if you're curious about this collection, but otherwise this will be a chit-chat, get ready with me type of video, and I'll zoom you guys in a bit because we're gonna do the eye makeup. That's gonna be the primal focus right now because I prepped my skin with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer, mostly on the under eyes, and then I did fill in my eyebrows. So with that, we're gonna dive into this beautiful What Dreams Are Made Of palette, which I'm just so excited about. And here's what she looks like. So pretty. I have an idea in mind, so we're just gonna try to make it happen. I'm gonna go in with this pink color. So something really awesome happened over the weekend. Last week I made a unboxing a Mariah Elizabeth stationery kit video. That was Tuesday's video last week, and I, post on social media so people know that it's up and got some views on it, and something unexpected happened. Mariah Elizabeth added it to a playlist called Videos I Love onto her channel. So you can see my video there. I'll insert like a little screenshot. It was so cool to feel like, wow, like my video got recognized and is now living a little bit on her channel, which is so cool because I love her content. She's so happy, so sweet. And that was really cool. I don't really get shout out by other creators that often, at least not on YouTube. I do on Instagram, which is really nice, and so it was cool to kind of get that like little recognition. I didn't expect this shade to be as bright pink because in here it kind of looks, I don't know, I guess it makes sense. I thought it would look more like flesh toned pink than bright pink, but we are just blending it out. I'm gonna go in with this orange shade. I feel like this one's gonna be pigmented too. I'm gonna put it kind of right there. The inner center. Kind of have like a little gradient from the orange to the pink. I'm gonna go vibrant with these colors here. Last week, so on Friday, I made a video on how to save your grades before the semester ends because for me, the semester is coming to a close. I actually have spring break next week, which I'm excited about, and then I have like a few weeks left, like 2 or 3 weeks. One of those will be finals week. And so I am trying to focus on getting all my projects turned in, my assignments, studying for exams and quizzes, and if you guys are on that train too, I'm cheering you on. I believe in us. We can get through this, and then hopefully next year we won't have to deal with all the craziness of online classes, unless that's what we want to do. So I'm just really excited about that. And then I was kind of inspired to create a video. I think on this coming Friday will be this video is comparing your options between taking an internship, doing research, or getting a job, whether it's for the summer or for a year. With this past like 2020 year, I think a lot of people were trying to get jobs and struggling, and that's not the only option that you have. And if you're a student or you're an adult that is wanting to make money or get higher degrees, which will later lead you to make more money, there's more than just one option. And so I think it would be cool to talk about those options and see if that gives you guys help in your professional career journey or whatever you want to do. So that's what I think I'm gonna make for you guys very soon. I'm gonna go in with this green. It's called Don't Freak. I didn't even say the shade names. The pink one is called UGGGHH exclamation point. And then the orange shade is Done and Done, like that. And then this green shade is Don't Freak. So we're gonna put that on. We're gonna go for it and put that right in here. And I think I'm gonna use the shimmery green on the inner corner. So I wanted to see how this one looked. We're gonna do a bold look. We're gonna use color because it is springtime and we are excited about that. And you know, I don't have these kind of colored greens in my collection, so this is kind of fun to experiment with. And it's very Lizzie McGuire. Did you watch Lizzie McGuire growing up? Because I did. I absolutely loved Hilary Duff. And I think she was like a really awesome like role model in terms of like Disney stars. And her show was so cool, like her best friends, like Gordo, and then like they had really cool fun dynamics on the show. Like I think her brother would always get into her stuff and try to cause trouble, and that was kind of funny. It's kind of like the almost like a parallel to Drake and Josh and how Megan always caused trouble to her brothers. Hilary Duff's, Lizzie McGuire's younger brother would always cause trouble for her, but it was really entertaining. And I just think that show was just so funny. That's how I remembered it. And of course the fashion of the 2000s is like now coming back, and so we're seeing, sorry if there's noises in the background, because that's just life living in an apartment. So yeah, 2000s fashion is certainly making a comeback, and this makeup collection is kind of an example of that. I'm gonna go in with a purple shade. We're gonna be bold. This one's called Digital Bean. We're gonna put that, start it on the lower lash line in the outer V of the eye, just like so. But I think one of the reasons why I love Lizzie McGuire so much is because of like the Lizzie McGuire movie, which is arguably one of the best Disney Channel original movies ever, because it was just really fun and made everybody want to be a secret pop star in Italy. Like, oh my goodness, that was so fun. There were so many things where I feel like even if you didn't watch the show, if you watched the movie, you would 100% understand it, love it. It's just so fun. Like, it's an all-around good movie no matter what age you are. And I'm gonna blend this purple a little bit into where we put that pink transition shade, just so it's a little bit more dramatic on the outer portion. Just a little bit more depth there. We're gonna blend that out. I'm liking how this is so far. I'm gonna put this light purple shade. It's called Outfit Rememberer, which is actually, I believe, from the Lizzie McGuire movie. It was like an iconic moment. Someone was an outfit repeater and someone was an outfit rememberer. And if you know what I'm talking about, comment down below. But yeah, I'm gonna use this on the center, kind of like right there. We're gonna pat, yes, gonna pat like so. So this shade definitely has more of a pink base to it. I thought it would have maybe like more transparent base, but it definitely has more of a pink base, which is totally fine. I'm just trying to blend the colors together here, and it's more crumbly in the pan too. We've got some crumbles happening, which is totally fine, but just noting that. So I'm taking 3 classes this semester of grad school: Introduction to Artificial Intelligence, Network Theory, and Cryptography and Information Security. And basically, tomorrow I have a very long presentation that I am preparing for network theory. And then for artificial intelligence, we do have a quiz this week, which I am trying to study for, but we're not exactly sure when it's going to be posted. And then I have definitely have a programming project for artificial intelligence. I do have a programming assignment for network theory as well, but I'm not as stressed about that one. Those ones are more kind of like 1 week to 2 week assignments. And then for my artificial intelligence class, we have to spend more than 2 weeks for sure for each project. It's very time consuming. So I'm hoping I can complete that over spring break and then focus on final exams. I'm hoping we don't have too many additional projects. I'm thinking I'm liking this shade. Again, I thought it was going to be more transparent so that it would kind of show the purple and the green meeting, kind of like seeing through them, but this is what we're doing. We are fixing it. And then I want to put the light shimmery green color in the inner corner because I think that will pop a little bit better. This is called Dear Diary. Lizzie McGuire always wrote in her diary, so this makes sense. It's a good shade name there. Oh yes, this one definitely has more oomph, you know, a little bit of something something, which is always good. Is anybody else trying to register for courses for either summer or fall? Because I'm kind of like, I'm trying to weigh my options between doing research or independent study to work on my thesis for grad school, or if I should focus on getting my classes out of the way that are required. I think I'm going to do a combination of both. I think I'm going to take a cybersecurity course and then a like independent study or research course for my thesis. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to take what the third class will be, if it's like math related or CS related, because I need to do more CS classes to do the PhD in CS, which is what I'm doing, but I do have to do a few math courses, so I'm just not sure when I will do them. And now I'm going to go in with Outfit Repeater. See, it was coming. It's this shade right here. This is like a pink purple magenta color with micro glitter, which I kind of prefer mattes that are matte with no micro glitter, but we will see how this performs. Sometimes the glitter helps with blending the shadows, and sometimes you don't really notice it when it's on the eye. Like on my lash line, you probably won't notice it. So just note that if I swiped it all over my lid, the glitter would probably be like more noticeable. Something we were learning about in my cryptography course is the Great Firewall of China, and how in China certain websites are blocked by the government. That's just how the society works. And we were just kind of talking about that and sharing different opinions on it. And I mean, I don't know, it's kind of like a lot to unpack, especially if it's the way it's been done for so long, and what it would take to change that if enough people didn't want things censored so much. And I mean, it would take the people in power saying that they wanted it changing to actually get the laws to change. So that was kind of like something complex that I didn't really think about before, but I could definitely reach out to some international students that might know more about it, because I would like to learn a little bit more about that, and whether people are absolutely like, yeah, it's not a big deal to have things censored, or if they're like, we hate it, we don't like having the internet censored. It's kind of crazy, because I feel like in America, I know for the settings on my laptop, things are only censored if either if it's like supposed to be if you're 18 or older, or it's censored if they think there's a security threat, like if the website's unsafe and, you know, there's like a virus or something that isn't good that you wouldn't want to have on your laptop, which I am appreciative of. I wouldn't want to change that. I want to keep my computer safe and going. So yeah, I'm using that magenta shade again, Outfit Repeater. I'm going to bring it more here. It's definitely vibrant and pigmented. And there's a subtle difference between this shade and then the purple shade that I put up there, which I appreciate because sometimes in a palette with a bunch of pinks, it's easy for the pinks and the purples, like sometimes they kind of look the same, which, you know, you want to have a palette with variety. So it's kind of nice to see that you can identify the differences there. And I'm fighting the sun because it's during sunset that I'm filming this, but you know what? If this is the time of day where you can be happy and do makeup, then pick that time of day and do it, okay? Live your dreams, people. Live your dreams. So I'm gonna pack the green shade on again, the Don't Freak shade. I'm gonna pack that on one more time in here. It probably would have worked better if I put like a white shadow base or like thicker concealer down and then put this shade on. It would look more vibrant, but it's still showing up for sure. It's definitely there. And then I'm gonna go in with the Dear Diary, put that on here, and then take it in. I like to have my inner corner highlight touch the inner of the lash, the inner part of the lower eyelid too, but that's kind of personal preference. Some people just like to highlight in here because that's where there's a shadow sometimes, but I also like to bring it usually a little bit in. Be careful not to poke yourself in the eye. So I'm gonna do one more quick blend up here, and then I think the eyes are done. I'm just gonna do some mascara real quick. So now mascara is done, and I'm gonna zoom out so we can do some of the other face makeup and finish up here. So I have my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which actually smells like so good. And this is from the drugstore, which is always nice. Got that affordable prices right there to bring a little bit of dimension to the face, a little bit of warmth for the springtime and the summer. How are you guys doing? Like, how is this semester going? Are you excited about summer? Is there something you're looking forward to? Because I am really, really excited about summer. I'm excited to not have to take classes in the way that I have for the last year, and just to be able to focus on learning things in my free time that I want to learn and not feeling like so stressed that I can't and that I don't have time to. And I also feel like I'll be able to take more charge. Love that excitement in the background. I feel like I can take charge of my health and my fitness by learning, you know, new recipes and having more time to go on walks because the weather is nice. It's not going to be too cold to go on walks and enjoy the sun, wearing sunscreen, of course. Just adding a little bit of warmth to the nose because I feel like sometimes on camera the nose can disappear easily. You know, it's like Houdini, but anyway, so just adding that there. Now for the blushes, they do have two blushes in the kit. One is Delish, which is the one that I'm going to use. This one's kind of like more purpley with light sparkle, and then the other one is called You Are Magnifico, and this one is like bright pink with like, looks kind of like thicker sparkles almost. So this one's like more sparkly. I think I'm gonna go in with Delish, but I'll swatch both of them at the end and just using my blush brush. But yeah, I feel like this year has not been a lot of people's like, you know, best year of health, best year of like living your dreams. And so I feel like the summer will be kind of a good time to try to reset, refocus, and trying to think if these smell like anything. I don't think they really smell like anything except like a fresh, like something from a factory. I don't know. Like they're definitely not, maybe I'm smelling the cardboard packaging. I don't think the product itself smells like anything. But yeah, I think this summer will be a good time to try to ease back into hopefully regular life for the fall. That's what I'm hoping. and that less people will be getting sick, and things will just be better and opening up. Businesses will not be as much in trouble as they have been. And then for a highlighter, I think that looks nice. I think that complements this look pretty nicely. I'm gonna go in with the Kaleidos Ray Rider highlight. This one, it's so cool, like the embossing. You can sort of see the embossing looks like the rings of a planet. I love this brand and how they do their products. Kaleidos makeup is just so beautiful. And this one is kind of like a natural kind of highlight. This one isn't too blinding. This one's like good for every day. It's a little bit blinding. I guess it depends what angle you're looking at, but I like this one a lot. And lastly, for lips, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Baby Brute and use this because I think it's a little bit lighter and more muted, and since the eyes are kind of vibrant, this will help keep the attention on the eyes and not be conflicting with the eyes. And with that, the look that I came up with is complete. I had a lot of fun exploring this palette, and now I can get into swatches and talking about if I think these products are worth it. But if you guys are just here and you don't really watch my makeup content, I'm really excited on Friday to be bringing you another career, computer science, or math related video. And I love that you guys interact with me. Let me know if you like the videos that I'm making or if you have suggestions for future videos. That helps me out a lot. And yeah, so let's get into the product swatches. So diving into my final thoughts on what I purchased, I got the eye and cheek set called Major Rewind Button, and this was a $46 set, and that was kind of a savings of $4 because this separately is $22 and then each blush is $14 separately, and so with the price tag on this, I saved about $4. However, I eagerly bought this set because I thought it was gonna sell out, and when all of these items first launched, ColourPop didn't have certain things sold separately, and so if you wanted the eyeshadow palette, you had to buy the eyeshadow palette either with the blushes or with the lip glosses that were available, and because I have already too many lip glosses, I didn't go with that one, although I do kind of think that I'm not sold 100,000% on the blushes. I do like the one that I used in this video because it's not too in your face and the glitter isn't too in your face, but I do think there was like quite a bit of kickback. There's kind of, you can see a little bit of kickback there, but it definitely is all over my desk where I'm filming. So it is a little bit messy, so we'll just have to see how the other one is messy. I do like that the fronts are a little bit different so that you can kind of tell that they're different blushes, and then the backs have the name. I always suggest that if brands do different colored blushes, they could put the main color of the packaging, that color blush, so then you know like which one it is, or you can have like a see-through packaging where you can just see the color right there. It's just a lot easier, saves you time and frustration. Now for the eyeshadow palette, I feel like this is 100% like on theme, like it's beautiful. I think it's right for spring. I think it's right timing. I do need to explore some of the other shades and how they perform on the eyelids. This shade was the most crumbly of the ones I used. This shimmer wasn't as crumbly. This one showed up pretty well, I will say. And I love how these pinks and purples worked. This one, again, this has like a little bit of micro glitter in it, which isn't everybody's taste, but I think it's nice. And then of course this has like a mirror with another Lizzie McGuire right there, and the outer packaging, like it does feel nice. It feels like nicer than some of the earlier ColourPop palettes that I have. Like the packaging has more weight to it, and with this too, this is kind of like raised, and that's kind of nice. It's like a soft touch feel. So I feel like, you know, it looks great, it feels great. It's just a matter of if you like the formulas. Now Now this is $22, which is more pricey than some of their other palettes of the same size. I think it's worth it for me as a Lizzie McGuire fan. So overall, I think yes, the eyeshadow palette, absolutely, I love it. I'm hoping to get a lot of use out of it. The blushes, I think I'd keep one, but mainly for sentimental reasons and not because it's like a life-changing blush. So if you have nice blushes for spring, you probably don't need to go out and buy these. But if you like the design and if you like the shimmer with it, that's kind of like, some people like shimmer in their blush, some people don't. So I'm someone who probably not so much, so that's just kind of my thoughts. But yeah, this is amazing. I love this. So with that, thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you on Friday with a new career related video, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you very soon.